Good morning, everybody. It's an early one for me this morning. Up bright and early, caught the train from Lichfield, Trent Valley at 6 into Birmingham, changed at Birmingham for Smethwick, changed at Smethwick for Kidderminster, and I am now at the Severn Valley Railway, Kidderminster town station. The event started at 8 a.m. and I could have caught the first one off. I was here at 5 to 8. But one of the locos that I want to go on today is only running once, and that doesn't go off till 9. So we're going to wait for that one. But behind me is an old favourite of mine that's made it here from my favourite railway, the Gloucestershire and Warwickshire Railway. The green one behind me, 37248. Lost count of the amount of miles I've had on that one, but that's nice to see that here. So this isn't going to be your normal train video where I film loads and loads of trains. It's my usual, show you a bit, have a few beers, and just generally document my day on the railway rather than show loads of trains. There are so many train YouTubers about, it's amazing. Mine is more me and you other two that watch. Don't worry, Lee will be back on Sunday. So there is 248 from the Gloucestershire and Warwickshire Railway. And I think the last time I had that earlier this year, I didn't think I'd be able to get on it again. I might get it later, it's on the shuttles at the moment. And I could have caught this up a couple of stations up to Arley, but as I say, 901 is only on one run today, so I wanted to do a full length on that. It's been years since I've been on 901. There are 10 Class 37s here for the event, but not all 10 are running every day. So I'm quite looking forward to this one later. I can't recall if I've ever been on 250. So I've got this one penciled in for a run on. As I say, looking forward to that. And unfortunately, this one is only running on the Saturday, 5:01, which is a shame because I needed that one as well. But I did see this going through Lichfield a few days ago on my walk from work, so I have seen it moving recently. It's just a shame I'm not going to get a go on it. So this will be my first one off at 9 o'clock. This is 37901, Merley's Pioneer. It's a strange 37 this, because it's actually not fitted with the normal English electric engine. It had an engine transplant years and years ago, and is now fitted with a Merley's engine. Makes a rather distinctive noise. You either love them or hate them. I personally don't mind either way, but as I say, it must be 15 years or more since I've been on this one, so looking forward to a ride behind that. So just departed Bridge North there, and only going to take this down one station to Hampton Load. Don't tend to do the full length of the line more than once or twice, because it takes an hour and 15 minutes, and you do spend most of your day then just between trees, to be honest. It's a great line. Yeah, as I was saying, it's a great line distance-wise. It's quite a long line, but you are enclosed between trees for a lot of it. Certainly from Kidderminster up to, I guess, Highley. So I tend to do Bridge North and down to Arley and Highley and just run round. And also the pubs are better than Bridge North, so we will be frequenting the Railwayman's Arms. Don't panic, beer fans. As I say, this is more about my day out than filming the railway. I've just arrived at Hampton Load. I've had a little change of plan. Was going to get off here and catch the next one up to Bridge North, but that'll leave me sitting at Bridge North for way too long. So I'm going to catch this 264 that I'm on down to Highley, and then catch the next one in Highley back up to Bridge North. So what's coming up now should be 37508 with a class 20 stuck behind it as a brake translator. So we're at Highley now, in the pouring rain. 264 there. This train terminated here. I think they'll shunt it somewhere out of the way, and then we'll catch the next one up back to Bridge North. I think that's going to be 250. Right, so just departing Highley. Bit of an awkward departure this one because it's on a curve. Need 2 or 3 people on the station.
Steak dinner, fucking drink some wine.
And yeah, we're going to catch this one back up to Bridgnorth, and then something from Bridgnorth back down to Hampton Load. Trying to stay up this end of the railway for a while. And hopefully we'll get 250 again later. Speaking to a guy earlier, and he was saying 250 is in fine form. Certainly sounds like it. Just a shame about the rain and how far back I am. It's absolutely rammed. See how far back I am. This must be a popular one. Just approaching Hampton Load again, and 37901, which was the first one we took up this morning, should be on its way in. When I do the Severn Valley Railway, I tend to do a lot of the centre stations really, purely because doing a full length of the line, you'd only really get 3 or 4 in a day and your day is done. So I find the best way to get more locos in is just do a few miles in between the middle. Hampton Load is a great station because you can cross over here all the time and you'll always catch the next one down without waiting too long. Highley isn't bad, you only get a few minutes there as well. But yeah, I tend to want to base myself more at this end. Although we will be going back to Kidderminster sometime later. I think the plan now is I'm going to take 250 up to Bridgnorth, then 508 and 20048 from Bridgnorth back to here, and then whatever comes in here back up to Bridgnorth, and then go to the pub. So this should be 901 approaching. Looks like it's got a headboard on. Thunder Slug. I'm sure Leah'd appreciate that. I only hope that the camera is picking up how good 250 sounds when you pull away from Hampton Load. It's quite a decent pull off there, to be honest. Very enjoyable, apart from the weather of course, which is shysome. can definitely confirm 250 is in fine voice. It's been a brilliant run. Definitely have to try and get another one on this later today. Fabulous. I'd like to be nearer the front, but it's absolutely rammed. I did try and get up there earlier. Waste of time. Every corridor and window is rammed up there. Anyway, just approaching Bridge North. And then we'll flip around and come back on 508 and 20048, I think. So that was a bit of a squeeze to get on here at Bridge North. Once we're all on, plenty of room. We're just waiting to leave now. Class 14 there and a little tank engine up. So in case you're not aware, because I know everybody that watches these doesn't know a great deal about the railways, and I don't profess to either, but if you wondered why this 37 has got a class 20 behind it, simply because this 37 is air brakes only, and this set of coaches are vacuum brakes. So they use the class 20 as a brake translator. The 20 will have vacuum capability, and so the 37 will use the 20 to work the brakes on this train. They've only got one set of air brake stock on the railway, and that's the one that 37901 is using at the moment. Boring, eh? Anyway, 508 away with the 20 in tow. We're only going to take this as far as Hampton Load, and then I believe 37518 West Coast Railways 37 will be in, and we can bring that back to Bridge North, and then we'll definitely go to the pub. Anytime you're ready. Of course, the problem with coming this way is it's mostly downhill. That's why it's better coming back. So, just coming into Hampton Load now, and the West Coast Railways 37518 is waiting for us. So quick bail off here over the crossing, and we'll get that back to Bridge North. Tick-tock. Anyway, 518 up to Bridge North. Then did I mention it? We'll definitely go to the pub. About time, innit? Yeah. Frost hammer or something. I don't know. Not bad, apart from the plastic glass. Right. Stuck at Bridge North for a bit now. There's worse places to be stuck, because I do like the railway man's arms. Anyway, 518 running round. Bloody TikTokers. So, after an hour's break at Bridge North and 3 beers later, we're now on 37518. As you can see, it's raining well. And 37688 has just come into Hampton Road. Still haven't got that one yet. We need to rectify that later in the day. Bewdley now. Liam informs me there's a pub just off the platform, and we've got 40 minutes before the next train, so we're going to find that. IP knows where he's going. Look at the weather. Oh God, I've got old man knees, you know, not like you. Off we go. Let's see what they've got. Educating the youth. Enville Ales. Absolutely fantastic. This, found it once in Bridge North years ago. And we've popped into the Great Western. Found it in there. It's far better than going on trains, isn't it? This is Liam. Say hello, Liam. He doesn't like, he likes TikTok. He's a kid though, isn't he? I say he's a kid. He was a kid when I met him, like this big. What was this called? 5/8 something. You've got a picture. Bewdley Brewery. 2857. Apparently, it's a bit nutty for me. Should have stuck with the Enville. But anyway, it's only the 5th one of the day, and we're at. It's only 3:15. Bargain. We are now waiting for a class 37, believe it or not. 423, I think. Look. A DMU. 101 DMU. How about that? Yeah, 423 is due in. Where are we catching 423 to? Highly? Highly? Highly.
Highly's on the bridge.
Highly. We're going to Highly. It does really, really smell of fart, doesn't it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Anyway, you don't need to know that. This is the best train video in the world. 423 from Bewdley to Highly. I'm not a fan of this. This was a bad decision from Liam. But no, it doesn't. It tastes nasty, man. It's proper nasty. Oh, it's that crossing. What's that crossing called?
That crossing.
What's that crossing called, Liam? He's gone to the bog, hasn't he?
No, it's there.
Oh,
Northwood Holt.
Northwood Hall, that's it. Anyway, tiny bit of, oh, thrash. Can I be childish and go, my lords?
Oh, if you must.
If I must. Oh, yes. I mean, that's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
What's your name?
John.
This is John. He's now going to subscribe to my channel. There, look, there. And then on Tuesday next week, what day is it today? Friday.
What's that say?
Subscribe. He subscribed, look. You'll see yourself on YouTube.
There you go. My 15 minutes of fame.
My lords.
My lords.
The youth is insistent we've got time to get a beer in. I'm not sure myself. Jesus. It's hilly round here.
We've got halfway point.
Need that with my knees. The ship in. Right. Apparently we've got 20 minutes before our train leaves. I'm sure we can make it to there. Who knocked his beer over? Do you want a Tommy Tippy? Don't rely on the children, because we've missed the train that we should have been on due to Liam not being able to read a timetable. Anyway, the food was really nice in the ship inn. You should go there. I'm at Highley, waiting for the 1712. I'm going to go to Kidderminster. I'm reading this. Then from Kidderminster to Arley. Then from Arley back to Kidderminster. Then I'm ganning Yem, as they say up north. Been a long day. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Fucking TikTokers. I believe we're going to catch this all. Yes, we are. We can catch this all the way down now to Kidderminster. Then we've got about half an hour in Kiddie. Sorry, the beer's taking control of my brain. It's probably going to be a bit shit, this is. Luckily, Lee's back on Sunday. Did I tell you? Great day out, though. Some great beers as well. Is it an excuse just to come on the trains for a beer? Probably. Yeah, Dr. Who's let himself go, ain't he? When I edit this, I'm going to be going, what the shit were you saying, mate? It was fun on the day. Bloody TikTokers and their girly phone mode. Who holds a phone that way up? Bloody hell. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram. Nobody films that way on. 16.9 for the win. Yes, I'm an old gammon. Fucking TikTokers. Loco of the day, 250. No denying it. I think this may be Arley, the only station I haven't actually got off today. if this camera could produce smelly vision. I've never known such a dirty arse shit.
Hey, is it?
Absolutely rank.
Bought today or?
And away. That's us leaving Arley. Just waiting to depart Bewdley. Looking forward to 250 through the tunnel. Good job this camera's waterproof, isn't it? It's a raining well now. I'm fairly convinced he's going to open it up any second now. Just so you know, I've got my eyes closed. It's really, really raining. Jesus. Look at the state of it. Oh man. Okay. Hurts, doesn't it? Tunnel coming up now. It's all going to be worth it in a minute. He's slowing down on purpose. Go on, son. If you could feel the heat in that tunnel on the telly, fabulous. The man there's impressed. Okay, just approaching Kidderminster. There's 37308. It's probably going to be too dark the next time I come through here. So last chance to film anything that's on shed. 4106. Sadly departing the railway and going to East Lancs. Probably the last time I'll see that here. 20048. A couple of 20s there. Western, Hymet, 37263. 50033 Glorious. And there is what's round that side. There's another 37 there. Can't really see a lot. Warship there. It's 501. Even if one person watches this, I don't care. I've had a fabulous day and I've got it for my memories. That's all that counts. Been a good day out. Me and Liam catching up. Been a while. A few beers. Bit of dirty food. Some great laughs. What else do you need? You know. And that, fingers crossed, should be our next one. We haven't had that yet because of Liam messing it up. Let's go in the King and Castle, please. Oh, look at the queue. Oh no. Right, I have my camera set to super night mode. No idea if it's going to make any difference. We're on 688. Just leaving Bewdley now.
There's loads of people there, fellas. My lord!
Great Western. It was a good pub, that was. Anyway, I digress. 688 out of Bewdley. Hopefully the camera is picking up something. It's quite dark now. Let's hope this is quite entertaining through the tunnel. We are taking this to Arley, the only station we haven't actually got off. And then we're going to get off at Arley and quickly run round and get back to Kiddie and go home. It's a long day. I mean, it looks quite light through the camera to me. It's quite surprising. In real life, it's quite dark. I am hoping it's quite light. I'll be interested to know in the edit. Anyway, everybody on the internet, should be 37264. And this will be it now from Arley back to Kidderminster, then back on the service train and home. 2 hours though on the service trains, 3 changes. It's a bit poo. Last one of the day, 264. if the camera can see me, that's it, we're done. Fabulous day on the Severn Valley as always. But now it's a 2-hour trip all the way back to Lichfield. Gruesome. That's it then, I'm virtually home. I'm at Stafford at the minute, waiting for my last train. Came back an interesting way. Kidderminster to Smethwick, Smethwick to Wolverhampton, Wolverhampton to Stafford, Stafford to Lichfield. Why not? Different route. Anyway, this is definitely the end of the video. Thanks for watching if you did. Bye bye.